From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Chicago attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Trevor Williams will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Striding in, Micah Welch, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Micah Welch.
Now here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Mercer is there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's gone 3 for 8. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Right.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Cubs are down in order. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jose Quintana is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Digging in, Carlton McKenzie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. Foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0. On the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. And there are 2 away now. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Josh Harrison is a guy looking to turn things around right now. He's really struggled. You look at his last 10 ball games, his on-base percentage is under 200. For him to be under 200 getting on base, that tells you all you need to know. He needs to turn it around and turn it around fast.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Corey Dickerson, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Quintana gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Down in order go the Pirates. We are still scoreless. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a fastball just a bit up. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's gone just 2 for 13. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And that's the second out.
Batting second, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 0-2. Hard hit to first. Bell scoops it up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Josh Bell the next to hit. A real threat with the bat. Currently the National League home run leader. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. On deck, there you see David Freese. He'll be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Bryant over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's 8 of 14. He's also hit 3 home runs. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Freese behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 25 homers and an even 40 RBIs. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Schwarber, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Javier Baez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to 3rd. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away, time for a check of our current division standings. And you can see these guys trail by 4 games in the division race entering play today. At the plate, Jose Quintana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Chopped weakly to the left. Freese charging this one. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9th. Shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
The right fielder, number 19, Micah Welch.
In now, Micah Welch. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. third inning, no score to this point. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Russell on second. Welch at first. 2 out in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Polanco has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nope. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Still 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Welch back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Trevor Williams. And it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Down in order go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, Chris Bryant. We begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Grounded up the first baseline. Bell picks it up, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bryant over at second. Rizzo at first, 1 gone. Now both runners are breaking. Swing and a liner. Foul. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Jose Quintana. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. McKenzie is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. Stepping in, Carlton McKenzie back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Grounded to short. Russell has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 1-1 the count. So 1-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Happ has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Center fielder, number 7, Corey Dickerson.
So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Quintana's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Fouled away. Contreras might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping into the box, Addison Russell. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Addison Russell.
Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
The 0-2 once more. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, Micah Welch.
Stepping into the box, Micah Welch. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Welch leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here comes another 0-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Here's David Freese to stand in. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one. Freese playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
One out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. Baez has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Josh Harrison stands in. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Quintana into the windup. Here's the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Baez ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Bouncer to the left side, fielded by Freeze. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Ready for another chance? Francisco Cervelli. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Schwarber has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Williams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready now. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Welch moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
The left fielder, number 2, Carlton McKenzie.
So stepping in, Carlton McKenzie. Here's the first pitch to him. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Happ giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Pirates leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Javier Baez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And that one is gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. 6th home run on the season for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Standing in now, Jose Quintana. Fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's Addison Russell as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box, Micah Welch. Popped him up. Cervelli moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Coming to the plate now, Jordy Mercer. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 is a ball below the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. To his left, Bryant. And he's set down, 1 away.
Center fielder number 7, Corey Dickerson.
Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. On its way is pitch number 75. Lifted the other way out to left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
First baseman. Down.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Quintana into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at Bryant. He's up with it. The throw. He's out. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. The next Cub up, Ian Happ. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
45, Michael Feliz.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that one just missed outside. Here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one's wet. Bounced right into the Allegheny. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Here it comes on 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's 3-0 Chicago. So digging in now, David Freese. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Oh, that's into the rotunda area. A solo home run here off the bat of David Freese. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Pirates have struck for a run. It's now a 3-1 game. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-Roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump-started.
Line drive to left. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him. Pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Happ on the move. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center.
Up next for Pittsburgh, pitcher, Michael Police.
Starling Marte will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's 4 for 14. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Polanco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run homer down the line in left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one. Brendan Morrow enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Now batting. Left
In
fielder.
now, Carlton McKenzie. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three runs already home here. Grounder down the line at third. And there's his first base hit in this one. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Stepping in, Jordy Mercer. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Bounce it to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. A.J. Schugel will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dickerson on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 15, Brandon Morrow.
Albert Almora will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. To come into play at 317. 9 homers, 56 runs batted in. Behind 0-2 now. Push to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Here's Addison Russell. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains tied at 3-3. Justin Wilson comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
37, Justin Wilson.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Schwarber looks up. Ball game. A solo shot here to left. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Pittsburgh crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. A.J. Schugel wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
Next.